What is up, everybody, and welcome back to Project Orion. I am Steven, and sorry it's been about a month. As you can tell, I moved. So, yeah, moved. Been streaming here and there. Might stream tonight if I upload this tonight. As of March 5th is what today is. But, yeah. The first HCS was a qualifier was this past weekend. Of course, Shopify and Optic looked really good. Triggers Down looked pretty fucking good with Lethal, won't lie. And found out today their coach is Hoaxer. So Hoax is coaching that Triggers Down roster, or they might get picked up by an org, but as of right now, they're still going by that. TSM, I know it's online and everything, but haven't looked amazing. Like, I get like they've been scrimming like Optic and teams like that are talent-wise a lot better. Complexities also looked a little Also, if you hear someone talking in the background, that is my little brother. He's playing Fortnite. So yeah. Of course, for EU's Team Nemesis won. For what is it? For the Latinum region, the team with, of course, like tapping buttons and all of them, of course, won because they win every single fucking time they have one. Mind Freak won theirs. But yeah, if you have been out of the scene, of course, everyone knows the rumored phase roster. If you don't know, it's Trippy, Penguin, Suppressed, and Falcated. But if you're not sure on, say, the Triggers Down roster, it is Descendant, Ezo, Collect, and Lethal. What? And this past weekend, they looked pretty fucking good. And if they continue to keep the pace that they were doing this past weekend, they could be pretty scary coming up. Lethal looked pretty decent for not probably really playing Halo for most of this off season. He's looked pretty good. He's a surprise. Surprised with this team of young players. With, of course, shout out Descendant, Collect and Ezo. I think Descendant and Ezo can be a really good duo in the future. But they were decent. Like I said, they definitely didn't play horrible. And of course, if you're probably wondering, if you don't know, Ryan and King Nick are now part of the, was it Reversal Perfy team with Common? They looked okay. They looked like a pretty normal Ryan Noob roster. All right at best. If you're wondering why I'm looking down, I have Halo Data Hive pulled up. I have it pulled up on here. It's a little bit easier. Did they update the sniping lies, or now it's like Lies Infantry or wherever it was? It was the team with, yeah. It was, they didn't do great. Shout out to Gunny, but they didn't do too hot. It was Gunny Parabola, who I played in a ranked squad battles game with his friends. Oh my god. I'll just say I got fucking destroyed. But yeah, it was Gunny, Parabola, Persecute, and was it Zyode? Is that how you pronounce it? They really weren't good. Now, could they be alright? Yeah. Parabola was a very interesting pickup for them. He's good, like, no doubt. It was just like was a little surprised. But yeah, I got no hate towards Parabola. Great guy. But yeah, they didn't do much. Do they have the actual updated Reversal Perfy roster? I know it's King Nick, Ryan Noob, Common, and I'm blanking. I'm blanking. Come on, Halo Day Dive. Tell me. Breaking Shot. Which, on paper, it's not a bad team actually at all. I know as of, I think it was yesterday or the day before, like Mortally and a few others put out the whole contract signed gif on Twitter. So they're getting picked up by an org. Don't know who the fuck they're going to. I don't think anything's really been said. I know Native Gaming is supposed to have an announcement any day now. I think FaZe is supposed to announce wonder who it is, Trippy's team that he and I think Penguin put together. They're definitely not bad. This is the 10 right roster is what was the quote unquote Mortally, Kruvu, Envor, CC. Actually, this roster I won't as 10 right roster, but Kruvu, Envor, Super CC, and Tony Two Turn is actually pretty fucking good. actually, like not a bad roster by any stretch of the imagination. Like when they played Cloud9 and they played I think one of the better Latinum teams, so it's like this shit happens. And yeah, like there's another one this weekend. I will watch it. I probably won't stream it because, well, I have plans Saturday, but Sunday I don't think I have much planned at all besides doing normal adult stuff like taxes. But yeah. Like I said, season's just kind of starting up. Like I said, Complexity didn't look too hot. Optic looked fan-fucking-tastic as normal. Shopify still looks like they could arguably take any event. Like, they took Optic to a map 5 coming from losers in the qualifier. It just happened that Formal decided to say, fuck you, and turn into literally, like, prime god Formal. Like, he just was on one. And like I said, I like the people on it. Of course, if you guys know, I've been very critical of how I think Formal acted this past off season about basically saying if he doesn't get this team, he was going to retire or go back to, or hint at going back to COD, when it's like, dude, realistically, you started to make your old team sound like they were bums, when, let's be really honest, they weren't. Like, you played with a former MVP in Lucid, and you were like, this team sucks. You played with Penguin, who has been the most consistent player in Infinite. If I'm correct, that's still correct. Like, he's been the most consistent player in Infinite. Like, he's never gotten less than third place in an event. That's fucking insane, by the way. But yeah, like, I've been very critical about Formal. I'm excited to see this Optic team play on LAN. I'm excited to see Shopify actually play on LAN, because online, so far, for the off-season and for the first qualifier, they damn near look untouchable at times. They just look like on a fucking another level. They look so good. They seem to kind of mesh well, which is something that I wouldn't expect. Like, Royal 2, when he was with FaZe for most of it, was kind of like an anchor. He still kind of is, but they seemed, like, him and Frost just seemed to move in with, like, a lot more, like, urgent, like, a lot more urgency with their movement. Like, they seem to be wanting to keep pace with Cycle and Last Shot. And I know a lot of people will criticize Last Shot, be like, well, like I think he's fucking unbelievable. I know some people's knock on him is that his comms aren't very coherent at times. Like, they're a little jumbled. But that also just could be the fact that he's still very young and competing. And he's just trying to have fun. He's just goofing around, having fun. But, like, he's fucking great. Cycle has been proven since he's come into Halo. I think, what is it now? This is his 3rd year in the HCS? I forget if he played year 1. I know definitely year 2. He's been fucking great every year of Halo. Every year of Halo Infinite so far, outside of, I think, year 1, if I remember. I can't remember if he played year 1. But I know he's been part of Shopify the whole time. But he's, like, been fucking fantastic as well. Like, my pick for MVP this year is, I think, Last Shot. I think he's just going to be on another level. But, yeah, who knows? It could be, like I said, all of this could be... It's all speculation at this point. Until we see LAN. Oh, I forgot to bring up. Cloud9 finally announced their roster. What is it? It's Boo Boo? Sab? Oh, why am I blanking on this fucking team? The jerseys look fucking sick, though. I won't lie. Hey, Halo Data Hive, can you update real quick so I can just confirm that I'm not gonna be looking stupid, that I forget who's all on? I know, was it Suspect right there? He's doing content or something with Ascending Baseline. Ew, fuck that org. I think they're scum fuck, but especially with their their tweet saying that you can be a partial owner for 40% of $300,000 fucking dollars. Are you fucking shitting me? Dog, you ain't worth that much. I'm sorry. Your org isn't worth that much. So, yeah. Your org ain't worth that much. But, yeah, okay. Cloud9, it's Boo Boo, Sab, Suspector, and Manny. I totally blanked on Manny for some reason. Fuck. They're not bad. I do think this Cloud9 roster could be pretty fucking good, actually. They're like, on paper, none of them are shit. Shit. Like, this team on paper is pretty fucking good. So yeah, like, they're not bad by any stretch of the imagination. I would like to see something better from TSM, and especially Complexity as well. That's for my own personal, like, thing, because I'm a big Sparty fan. So yeah. And I do find it funny that, like, this, like, the fucking Complexity roster is basically the Gears of War squad. Like, I think, what is it? I think Husk has played. I know Sparty's played a little Gears. Precision came from Gears. Mental came from Gears. Was it Ashes is like the best Gears coach of all time. Like, they are the Gears of War fucking roster. So it's like, they could, like, on paper, they're all right. I would like to see this team take a stride. Hopefully, maybe they do on LAN. I really like this Complexity roster. But we'll see. They haven't looked amazing so far. In scrims, they've looked okay. And in the qualifier, they looked okay. Like, they didn't look otherworldly. Is the SWAT Latinum roster the one with tapping buttons and them? Am I just blanking? Oh, no, it's the lore roster. Okay. Fucking blanked. Oh, man. Ugh. Sorry, it's like almost 7 o'clock and I'm a little tired. Drinking some coffee. Oh yeah, they showed off a new game mode a little. They did like a little trailer for it with like Clutch commentating over it and stuff of S&D Extraction. I'll keep an open mind. I'm not 100% sure on how I feel about it, because I don't know how a one life game mode will really play in Halo, especially in Infinite. It could be really good, or it just could be fucking dog shit, which I hope it's not shit, because new game modes are fun. They're supposed to be doing a little show match of it at the Kason Invitational, which is 4 teams. Woo. If you don't know, it's Optic, FaZe, I think Shopify, and SSG. They're like the 4. And then I guess every other team has to watch from fucking home. Okay. And then we get Arlington. Damn near get one every year. I think I've done a rant on the locations. I did it, I think, on the last episode. I ranted about the fucking how everything is fucking Texas. Kason one is in Texas. Arlington, of course, Texas. DreamHack, Texas. Who knows? The FaZe one, Texas. They haven't announced anything. They haven't even announced a fucking roster. Season has started, by the way. FaZe still hasn't announced their team. Insane. This is almost starting to get to like they better announce it soon. Hopefully because I don't think they want to pull a Fnatic where at Raleigh they do the whole, oh, we can make a team full of top free agents. Motherfucker, you guys were dog shit. No offense. You guys were not good. And you should have, what team is a partnered org and then is like, we are not field a team for an entire event? What? How stupid do you have to be? Like, how dumb are you? Insane. Fucking insane. Have I said insane? And the fact that FaZe hasn't announced a roster. Now, it's that trippy roster with him, Penguin, Suppressed, and Falcated. But still, you haven't announced the fucking roster. You literally have to do a fucking graphic and just be like, team done. How? FaZe did this last year with Atlanta. Took them so long to announce dates and anything. Like, people barely had time to get tickets. Because they were just like, oh, we'll take our fucking time with this. Motherfucker, you don't have all year. As every other event is planned out. What? Like, every other event is planned out. Except for theirs. Fucking insane. I don't know what they're doing. Because it's almost like FaZe is staying in Halo because they get partnered money. But they don't seem to care about Halo. Oh, if you don't care, get out of the fucking esport. Why are you fielding a roster if you don't fucking care? Because you apparently don't, because you haven't announced a single thing. I hope it's in Florida. I'd like to go. I think it would be awesome. But we'll see. So yeah. In other news, I'm still playing the finals. Playing it a lot. As of recording this of March 5th, I will probably be streaming it. Probably ranked. So yeah. Could be fun. Hopefully it doesn't go horrible. Like, hopefully it's not fucking awful. Because I know how ranked goes, especially if you solo queue it in the finals. It's brutal. Like, Halo at times can be brutal. fucking my god, the finals, when it comes to ranked mode, solo queuing, you might as well, like, play Russian roulette. That's how it feels. At any second, you're just done. Like, you're just ending it. It's fucking brutal at times. But the game is so fun. So, if you haven't played the finals, play it. It's fantastic. Unbelievable. Just saying. Game is fantastic. And there's a tournament this year with some qualifiers, and we're competing in it. At least that's the plan. We will be competing. Our team is the First Ugas. Ugas is spelled Oogas. Literally Ugas. And shameless plug. If you, I'll remember to put the link. If you go below and hit the link, it should take you to my Streamlabs store, where I have some of the First Ugas inspired shirts. They're First Ugas shirts inspired by Charlie XCX's Brat album cover, because why not? But yeah, could be fun. Our kind of thing is that we are going to be the best, worst, the finals team. Because someone's got to be the worst, and if we're the worst, we might as well be the best at it. Because there's no way we're going to be like, oh yeah, we can go up against Carnifex. That dude's fucking good. Like, he's really good. Like, I think he's ranked like 6th in the world or something. He's like top 10 in the world. Like, there's like a bunch of tournaments like EU-wise. He's won like all of them. Like, he's fucking nasty. Of course, I've been still watching StarCraft. Still watch that. I need to play some at some point soon. I miss playing StarCraft. Shit's fun. Even though I'm beyond horrible at it. Other RTS news. Command & Conquer, finally, some of them have Steam Workshop mod support. So, custom stories and campaigns, here we come. Yeah. This one's definitely going to be a little short. There's not a shit ton to talk about. I think there's more to talk about when there's like tournaments coming on, like lands, like big majors starting. And till then, it's not like the world's biggest amount. Like, there's some stuff. There's not a lot of drama in the Halo scene at this moment. So yeah. I'm gonna try to get someone for an episode relatively soon, because I think those are where I have the most fun, and I think it's the most entertaining for you. Because I know you guys, like I said, someone likes me rambling about random shit. But at some point, I'll have someone else on. Like I said, the last guest I had on was Fotis, and he's still doing his normal stuff. But I'm gonna see if I can get someone in if it's in the finals or Halo, I'm gonna try to get somebody. Cause talking about stuff is so fun. But yeah. I have some people in mind. But until I have more information, I will leave it at that. But yeah, sorry this is a short one. I'm getting a little tired. I still might try to stream. But yeah. I genuinely hope you enjoyed the episode. Sorry again that it's short. Of course, I will have all the links below. And Discord link below and everything. And, yeah. Hope you enjoyed. And of course, you have a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. Peace.